Hey guys, it's Trevor with Embers Living. Today we're testing out the brand new Napoleon electric patio here. I'm really excited to test it because there's just not a lot in the marketplace that is just standard plug-in 110 as far as heaters go. That is somewhat portable. We're gonna test it up against a more permanent 220, more powerful solution and see if it can keep up with it. If it can keep up with it, this might actually be a really good product. All right, before we plug it in, let's talk about some functionality here. I do not know what that thing's about. I guess we'll find out. But it's got a couple wheels on the back. Let's wheel it out so we can show you guys. It's not heavy or anything. All right, so I am like 6'3", so it's probably around 7 foot or so. It's got like a little cord coil in here, all right? Kind of like your mom's old vacuum cleaner. Same thing, at least my mom's vacuum cleaner. That was always my job when I was a kid, was vacuuming. Now I brought out my external battery, so I'm really curious how much power this thing is gonna be drawing, okay? So let's turn that on. So now we got power. Yep, okay. Okay. Oh, I was expecting it to go out the other way.
That's got to hook into there, right?
Yep, see now you're thinking. All right, compared to a more permanent solution, typically more permanent solutions like this are gonna be mounted at like 8 to 9 feet, maybe even 10. So the fact that this is lower is cool because it's gonna be a little bit more powerful because the fact that it sits lower. So I can theoretically stand under this, might catch my hair on fire, but let's test it out. There we go. Let's crank this baby. Oh, it just spins and spins and spins. Looks like they give you a little nightlight too. They're about 850 bucks. Just functionality, pure portability, awesome. You can wheel it around, plug it in. You know, a lot of those brands have those propane heaters that either those pyramid ones with the tube in the middle, those are pure junk as far as heat goes. They're really cool aesthetically, but they just don't heat worth anything. And the other ones are gonna be those mushroom heaters with the propane and the The problem with those is they're great when people know how to light them. So obviously ignition system is gonna be much easier with electric. I could definitely see this, you know, wheeled over some restaurants in a commercial application. Definitely, for sure. And waiters would definitely like it better. But it is still big enough, like, what do you think, Tate? Like at a get together? Yeah. If people would want to stand underneath that? Is that more like for a seating area, you think?
It's probably more for a seating area, but you can change it to a 45, right?
Okay. Well, son of a gun. Okay, this makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a little more functional.
You're about as tall as they come.
I'm as tall as they come. I get that a lot. See, I'm still feeling this one. Single element. My only fear would be, and this would be the same with those, but those are more permanent, is those elements are glass. So if you were really jostling this thing or if the wind tipped this thing over, that's a guaranteed break. So
I mean, you could throw that thing around though. Ease of moving it around. Not
yeah,
that you want
it
to.
wouldn't tip over. But black powder coated, very aesthetically pleasing, clean and sleek. And then I love that it collapses down because they store away without really taking up any space. Like it doesn't take up any space in the store here.
Yeah. Yep. So let's say you're barbecuing, you could wheel this over beside the barbecue and people can hang out. Oh yeah. I mean, it puts off heat, I feel it.
Yeah. Oh, it works.
If you're just purely like first instinct restaurant and there's an outside waiting area, you're waiting for your table. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could get like a group of 4 or 5 people standing here.
Yeah, plus your crotches gets lit up.
Well, that's probably not what that's for.
If it's like a cocktail party or something where you're standing,
yeah,
you'd use it this way.
Yeah.
If you have like a seating area, you'd put it up.
Yeah, exactly. You can
so
put
this
it over
is for
a table.
standing.
Yeah.
I like that because then it has a dual function. You could get one of these. Do you see a lot of at-home applications for these? Maybe.
Yeah,
like
I think if
people
you
that can't install something permanent, maybe
yes.
if you're renting or something.
If you're renting a house, like for me, this would be something I would be interested in. If I'm going outside regularly to cook and maybe there's a couple guys over that want to hang out outside, the wives are inside, we could all go out this time of year and it'd be fine. We could stay warm.
Now, cost comparison wise, this is like just under $1,000. These heads are $600 to $700, but then they have to be professionally installed by an electrician.
Yeah.
So
That's the hardest thing is the electrician.
this would, in theory, even if you buying several of these, would be cheaper. Yeah, it's 1,500 watts maximum.
So you need almost a dedicated line.
I don't think it'll trip a circuit. People want to talk about wattage, portability. I'm going to teach you a little bit about infrared heat and why this is so much more effective than some of the gas units that you're going to find. It's a hidden little fact that's not necessarily going to translate through on like a fact sheet or something like that. Man, that just looks like a rope, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's cool looking.
It is kind of cool looking. So the problem with like those tube gas heaters, even though they're really, really pretty, it's just like radiant heat, and that radiant heat is just dissipating, like going up into the air. What infrared heat does, because you're seeing it's really popular in like saunas now. Our patio heaters do the same thing. The reason why infrared heat is so effective is infrared heat is actually heating objects. So it's instant heat, radiant heat, and like you instantly feel it. So it's not just, that heat is not just dissipating up into the air, it's actually heating objects through that infrared heat. So that's why it's so effective. So even though it's only a 1,500 watt heater, in a cold setting, like it's not gonna spread out to here, right? Like here, I don't feel anything. Let's see when I start to feel it. I feel it about right here. So it's a close proximity heater, but what you're using it for, that's probably what you want it for. So if you got like a big outdoor event or something going on, even indoor event really, that's what's cool about these. They're non-vented, so you can use them inside, no problem. But people are going to want to be huddling around it, having a cocktail or something anyways. So this is highly effective. Where these have a ton of potential, these are obviously designed for homeowners, permanent settings that are going to be installed. I think the rental market, if you're a renter and don't have an option for a permanent install like this, or really like an event coordinator, commercial rental, that type of thing, where you're hosting a lot of events, the hospitality industry, hotels, restaurants, this could be a game changer. This is not like the average homeowner might put it on their patio, but this is something where you might need a dozen of these for like event coordination or something like that. Very, very handy, very, very convenient. You just gotta make sure you have enough outlets. Now, because it's only a 1,500 watt, like 110, every little bit of distance makes a big difference. So now I can feel that. Like that definitely makes me more comfortable. So you definitely, let me see if I have to be, so I'm kind of off to the side. I feel it. But again, because it's heating objects, it's more heating like the top of my head, not like, I mean, my arms are warm, I guess, but predominantly it's heating more up here. That's kind of why I like it more in like the standing position. Let's see if we turn it down. It is modulating. I can't really see an application where you'd want it on low. Let's see if it changes how much power we're using. Oh yeah, drop down our usage quite a bit. What do you think? Would you use this in like a personal residential application or probably not?
I think I would. I mean, I spend a ton of time in a cold garage, so this would be cool in a garage. Or
So you can wheel it around?
Yeah, we have fire bans all the time, so sometimes I'm afraid to like light a fire to stay warm.
And you like the handiness of doing something more permanent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like paying electricians all the time, so.
Electricians are some of the most expensive trades. Like we deal with plumbers, electricians, HVAC guys, who else? Obviously fireplace installers, and electricians are by far the priciest. And they all kind of a little, I'm an electrician. It's like, cool. What, do you want a gold medal? Will you charge me $5 grand? I think it's cool. Clean, sleek, very minimalistic on purpose. And, oh, I see what they did here. They did their same wave rods as their barbecues. I see you, Napoleon. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Pretty cool.